Thank you all for coming here for our first year of our expo and our conference. Very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so I'm here to share with you our new product. It's 2018 Fuzor. We spent countless hours, even yesterday we worked till 11 o'clock trying to get this done. However, I'm here just to give you guys a just preview, not exactly a release. So we do this this new version based on a lot of things that on our user input. We have a lot of fans here that coming from, so many thanks to you guys to make this event very, very successful. And of course, our product is dependent on you guys' input and the comments. So we actually want to make our product different and useful. Most of all, solve your problems. So the first thing I'd like to let you guys know is that we took a lot of input from you guys. The first thing is people doesn't like the old UI box, I call it box interface style. So we give you guys a new look of interface. And of course, right now there's a lot of competition, a lot of architects using our products here. So graphics render quality is very important, so we have put a lot of effort on that. And we also add a lot of VR improvements to make it more productivity driven so that people can produce useful work. And of course, we push a lot on the VDC. I have John here that he works really hard and very delicate, so put a lot of work on the VDC. We're going to show you in just a moment. And with the new model here, because a lot of people using us for the collaboration, so I would like to introduce you. We have the collaboration executable viewer. What it does is that now you have to generate the executable viewer. You can just distribute it. You can actually real-time collaborate with them without much further ado. You don't have to install Fuzor. It's just one executable will do the job. And of course, the rest of it, like Rivet 2018, SketchUp 2017 support, but this one's good. This we also put optimization work, so it loads faster and renders faster, a lot faster in this case. So we also support ArchiCAD 20, so we soon support the next one. Okay, so this is the new UI system here. I'm going to just show you guys really quick how it plays. So you can see this is the older interface, it's a box style. And now the new one is hide on the back, so it's very compact and slim. So you can actually select it as an app-based, so you can drag anything into those bar beneath it, so you can demo very, very quickly and easily. And those are things now, it's very uniform right now, so you can drag it. Those are shortcuts. Arrange any way you like, it will save your preference. And next time you demo, there's no forgetting where that lies at, which is very important for a lot of people because even myself using the old interface, sometimes forgot where the box hiding at. So let's hear more controls. Yeah, all the easy access, we're trying to make it very stackable so that you can actually adjust everything. You can see very light just on this corner here, occupy very less screen space. All right, so we also put the graphics improvement. The first one we have put a lot of hard work in. Is actually integrated with something called voxel-based global illumination. It actually really adds a very nice multi-bounce lighting into it, so looks, I would just say, much nicer than the old Ultra render. And also, David's been working really hard on something called physical-based rendering material support. So that way you have the very nice looking based on this substance editor. You can actually produce a very, very realistic material looking. Okay, and we also enhance our shadow rendering for the people who doesn't like the way how we used to render shadows. We have improved it now. The shadow comes with 3 different qualities: low, medium, and high quality. the high quality actually allows you guys to have softened edge, so you can make it very, very nice and blend into the scene. So we also want to let people know we are working very closely with the NVIDIA team here to get their hardware, like the Quadra. I know you guys like to utilize their Quadra cards, so we actually put an effort there to make sure our product here is fully optimized with their hardware. So we also, because of a lot of architects, they wanted to get the surrounding image in, so we incorporate the 360 panoramic skybox, so you can place anything you like there. It will make a big difference on your presentation. So I have the videos to show you. So you guys see the 360 being imposed on the background, and it just adds that extra thing. So just for people that doesn't want to do a lot of work to actually get everything mapped out, you can just quickly do that. It takes you about 2 seconds to do so. Really quick. And then this actually had our new VX lighting there as well. Now let's talk about the VR improvement we have been working on. The first thing we do is there's a lot of people ask whether we support Oculus Rift or not. Yes, we do. We actually support it over, I think, probably 6 months already. We kind of leave this best in the last. We kind of put it in this 2018. So now you can use the Oculus Touch to navigate. You can do a lot of things with it. Also, because one of our contractors asked us to do the mobile point of interest, what it does, you can take a look at this slide here. All you have to do is just aim your aim onto that marker. When the marker turns from red to green, okay, in about 2 seconds, you will be teleported automatically there. So without any controller, because one of the complaint people has is that they have to use a controller, and with a pair controller, it kind of sucks. Sometimes, most of the time, it doesn't work. So further on, we can use the VR can save the view, so you can put those save view into using VR to actually capture whatever you need. Another thing that people are complaining about is our VR placement is really kind of glitchy. So we have recoded it so that the new way you will have a very much easy to place. So if you want to move the lights or equipment over, it's a lot easier. Okay, don't take my word for it. Just try it. So we also knowing that a lot of safety, construction safety people use us for trying to practice or even identify any danger in the construction site. They want to have a gravity control. That's good for them, so they can simulate if people will accidentally fall from a high level. But for the architect, it's not very good because it blocks you sometimes, because we have a full collision model there. So the new version allows you to turn on and off if you need. So in different situations, then you can select what you want to do. Last but not least, we have a lot of requests for us to do 360 in the mobile, very much like ISVR, how they do the scope. So now you can just simply do that, and we're not going to charge you any money for that, unlike otherwise. So if you already have the Fuzor mobile, you would load that, just it will work smoothly. So here is the VDC for the construction fence here. So first one we did is a lot of people asked us like, can we have the 5D because that works intimately with 4D. So I thought about it, I rejected last year, which is unfortunate because I thought 5D is very specialized kind of field. But talking for a lot of GCs, they insist that's part of their workflow. So we have implemented our first version of 5D, so you can see now beyond the scheduler, now you can have the graph, the cost graph actually animated with the construction sequence. So let's play this a little bit. So you can see now if you scrub that, the timeline will actually have the cost. You can see the vertical lines here. that actually tells you what dates and that's your cost more and less right there. So another improvement we have is, again, is from our fans. They love to use our product, but sometimes because we're coming from gaming background, we do not care about the UI as much, but now we do. So one of the requests is that can 3D, the 4D scheduler to be in a different monitor, different screen. Yes, now you can. You don't have to stuck with the same screen, you know. So I think that's very useful. I actually personally very like that. So is I believe right now the cost graph also acts that way. Okay, moving on. We also take our fan suggestion. We now have the work-life breakdown schedule now. So instead of just one main task, now you can schedule just like the P6 Primera. They have that. We naturally would display that correctly. And of course, the multi-box selection. A lot of people doesn't like to hold down the control and select. Now you can just kind of scrub over. It will select all the object you have. Well, everybody knows using Fuzor. You can see right there the Fuzor vehicles. It's really cool, really realistic, but it takes time to program it, right? Not program, but actually control it. So we actually give you the copy and paste. So in case you want to just duplicate that, you can now. The last but not least is the work instruction sheet. We kind of model this after talking to the people on the construction field. They feel like something really important daily. They wanted to print out a 2D worksheet there for the procurement, what those materials need to be purchased. So we have that as well. So I believe all this need your guys' input, so we're not done yet, so please give us a lot of input. So another thing that a lot of people says, well, Henry, why do I want to switch from Navisworks or Synchro Pro to your program? Well, our fans actually have the answer because we do things differently, much easier. Okay, a lot of times you can see we actually grab objects from the trucks and such, but we actually, at the current version, it does only one object at a time, which is not realistic. So you can work around it if you have quite a few hours, but now we solved the problem. Now you can grab a lot of objects in one, just like real deal. So let me show you. So if you see this crane, now you can actually just like, now this is a prototype, you can see that it grabs like steal those at a time, up to 5 I believe. So now just get the job done. And you all do this as a single workflow rather than, it takes about 5 seconds to get that done. So another thing that we have been asked to do is we want to move all this 4D sequences, animation from PC to mobile. Now, all you have to do just export that to mobile and download from the cloud, and mobile will work. You will just play with that, and you can go to the work site and then check if they are behind schedule, on schedule, or so on and so forth. And also on top of that, we also work with another GC here. They really wanted to get the CCTV from Rivet Family directly so that you don't have to deal with the fake ones. Now we have that as well. So the last thing to conclude this VDC ones is now we also support CSVs that is produced by Navisworks. So if you want to import your work from Navisworks, you can now on the schedule. And the ASTA, I think this is our UK customer that use ASTA, so now you can do the ASTA as well. They all have to go through XML because that's our common file format. Oh, I forgot, there's more, sorry. So we also added like the Navisworks Lite that now you can add the custom parameters column for your 4D schedule, so you can actually do your own special workflow. So that's if you know what I'm talking about, so you can actually do that now. Before you cannot, you can totally create your own custom columns. And also another thing is that I wish I had a way to animate it, but before our column width is fixed. which is really, really bad because sometimes it cut off the important information that you guys might want to see. With that in mind, John actually did a work just to make sure we do not, forget that people need to have needs. Now you can use the mouse to adjust the column, whatever you need it to, so it fits perfectly. And this last point here, Faro 3D is highly requested. Seems like everyone wants it. Well, guess what? You get it. Okay, you ask for it, you get it. So here is the Faro scan. I think our Beanbox partners here, they actually have some large scan files supposed to be showing. But anyway, this is the prototype. We have just got that SDK, the latest SDK incorporated, so it's native. So you just feel free to drag your point cloud data into Fuzor. It would just work. Okay, so I guess this one to show you the interface, the old interface versus the new interface. So you can see you can see there's a fixed column, and if you want to see things, it's really clunky. There's nothing you can do. Okay, no, welcome to the new one. Now you can actually do this. You can resize any column you like, and yeah, there you go. So we made this video really late last night, so just so you guys know, we're working really every minute of it to try to make sure this is working. Now you can see it pop up, so you can move it to any monitors. Okay, there you go. All right, so this one here shows you now you can actually collaborate it with the 4D as well as the EXE. So really, it's very simple. You can send the EXE to people, and as you host them, they will see you, and that's it. You can talk to them real time if they want to see a sequence or they want to see a building design. This is not limited to VDC. It works in the Ultimate as well. So we have some AR demos in the other room, just like the Matt Miller's MR. So we also demoed that as well in the next in the room on the back. So we have those prototypes just to let you guys know we work with our partners here. We want to make sure that their vision is being addressed. So we utilize our expertise, which is computer science. With your expertise, I think we can make a really, really revolutionary tools to help the industry. So to support further, we have a lot of content libraries. Those are the Entourage. My personal favorite is those workers. We have a lot of those construction workers. I think it's a hit from Asia and also UK. They really, really want to animate those people. You got all kind of things. Even the people wash a car, I think, wheeling, all kind of things. Direct traffic, I think. We also have lots of the DLC vehicles and symbols. This is just an example of this slide. We have a lot more than this, so stay tuned. Anyway, I just want you guys to know is that we're here for you guys. We work for you guys. We design for you guys. We also take your opinion. So we're really trying to solve your problem here. We're not here to trying to sell you anything, but most importantly, we're trying to make the product better so we can transform this AEC industry. All right. Thank you very much.